Alright guys, what's going on? So we're currently waiting on parts to finish the engine. So while we're waiting on those parts, I figured we'd finish the front end of the car. So as you saw in the first video, we reconditioned this headlight. We're going to be installing this headlight, and then we acquired a passenger headlight right here, and so we're going to be using the same process we did to refinish that headlight. Okay guys, so the first step to reconditioning this headlight is we are going to grab our sandpaper here. We're going to start at 400 grit, and we are wet sanding, and we're going to sand the headlight. As you can see, there's kind of a film on it, so we're going to make sure that gets off. And then we're going to jump up to 800 grit, wet sanding, and then after that's done, then we're going to jump up to 1500 grit, wet sanding, and then this will be finished and ready for clear coat. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so as you saw, we had a really tough time sanding off the tint, the film that was on these headlights. But we finally got it off, sanded, then we actually buffed it. As you can see, it looks pretty nice, and now we're gonna spray a layer of clear over it just to kind of protect the headlight. Alright guys, so today we're gonna be using this 1K clear coat to spray onto the headlight to refinish it, so you can watch how it transforms the headlight in action. Alright guys, so now we're going to spray the final coat just to make sure the headlight has optimal protection. Alright, now we let it dry. Alright, so as you guys see, we got the headlights fully done drying. The clear coat turned out really nice. So now we have two headlights that look brand new and are ready to go on the car. But before that, we want to finish installing the bumper, just because the headlight's going to go right here, and we want to get the bumper all tightened up before the headlights go in. So let's get into installing the bumper. So unfortunately, over time, the plastic mounts where the bumper fits onto on the car wear out. So that's why the bumper will sometimes pop out like that, which we don't want. We want the body lines to be nice and tight. So what we're going to be doing is, there's already a hole in the rear of the bumper here and the fender. So we're going to put a bolt through there, and then we're also going to drill a hole right up here towards the front behind the headlight, and then we're going to put a bolt through that. Just that way the bumper will look really nice. So it'll be a super nice fitment and it won't be going anywhere. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so what we've done is we drilled a couple holes right here in the body, or in the fenders, and then I put the bumper on, lined it up, and then marked the holes on the bumper, which we just drilled. So now we have two holes on each side, one in the back, one in the front, so we'll keep the body line right here nice and smooth. Let's install the bumper. Okay guys, so as you just saw, we wrapped up the bumper. We were able to install the bolts to secure the bumper and keep the body lines really nice, as you can tell. Super smooth, seamless, and the bumper's on there super well, so we don't have to worry about it popping off. Now the plan is we're going to install the rest of the plastic push rivets in the bumper, and then we're going to install the headlights and get the whole front end wrapped up. So let's get to it. Okay guys, unfortunately the camera died while we were installing the headlights, but as you can see, we were able to install both headlights into the car. They look good. So now the plan is we're just going to install the grille and the fog light covers, and then the front end is done. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so as you can see, we installed both headlights, both fog light covers, and the grille and the bumper. All the body lines look super good, as you can see. Really happy with how this front end turned out for just reusing these headlights and then modifying the bumper to fit better. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video where we finish the engine and take the car for a test drive.